YouTube? This is GeoStealth R1. What are we doing today? So, as you guys can see, this is my Jato 4x4 VXL 3S system. The 4S Jato just came out, so I've been trying to adapt this to pretty much what the new Jato would be like. I ended up contacting Traxxas. They're going to do the power up program with me, where they're going to give me the 4S version with the bigger motor, and then I trade that one in for the 3S version. And yeah, that's going to be an update and upgrade that I'm going to be doing. Last videos I ended up doing, as you can see, I got the sway bar kits. I got the upgraded GTR double X XLs or 2X front and rear. As you can see, the plastics have changed for my shock towers, front and rear. I changed out the wing. The servo has already been changed out. The aluminum chassis brace changed out. The center drive shaft. This does have a center diff, and as you can see, there's my 3S system over there. But what am I going to be doing right now is a couple of my friends ended up buying this already, so now I have to get this up to par. I'm going to have these wheels for just trashing around everywhere, but like I said, they got the upgraded wheels. So now I have to start upgrading more and more and more. So let's start off with the first one. This is my Camber links in the front. This is 3643X. And this is my toe links. Part number is 6742X. And last but not least, 3644X. And these are my Camber links in the rear. The reason why I installed that, because these are just plastics, and I'd rather have them. And I'm surprised because, usually they'll give you the regular linkages, just the regular steel ones or whatever. But they ended up going with their plastics. And I think for the VXL version, the 4S VXL version, they should have given you this in adjustable linkage, but it wasn't. So let me take off the wheels and let's take it from there. All right, so we're at the rear right now. So these are my rear camber links. Once again, part number is 3644X. This is going to be extremely simple. What you're going to do is take this screw out, take that screw out, take this screw out, take that screw out, and just give it a hot swap. I'm going to do that right now, and you'll see how the rear comes out. All right, just to give you a heads up, they do give you a diagram on how your toe links are supposed to be put on, and they give you the actual size and everything like that, and how it sets up on the diagram over there. But as I noticed when I have these coming across and installing that, hold on, focus. There we go. This part is a little bit too thick, so I have to swap it out with the internal of the old link. Because it has to slide up in there and it's just a little bit too thick. Just give you a heads up, you're able to use a lot of tools, but recommended to use this. It's so much easier. You don't have to fiddle around with a whole bunch of stuff. So let me take that apart, put that back together. I'm surprised that this is something I'm gonna have to deal with right now, but here we go. Alrighty, so the rears are installed. Just like the diagram says, I have my line right here on the right-hand side, also right there on the right-hand side. We'll come across and we're going to start working on the front. And the front is going to be pretty much the same thing, but we're going to line it up exactly the way it is on the diagram on how the camber link and toe link is going to be set up on this. Should be relatively simple. I'm going to work on the camber link right now. So it's going to be one screw here, one screw here, one screw here, and one screw there. So let's take this out of the package. Oh, just to give you a heads up, they also do give you 7mm adjustment wrench, so that's pretty cool to have available for you. So yeah, let's take this whole thing apart and let's start working on the front camber. Alrighty, just like in the rear, I'm gonna have to do this to the front as well, because it has to go in between that bracket right there, the shock tower. It's a little bit different than like the slash 4x4 or anything like that, but I do have to swap that out with the older one with the newer one, and just make sure that these lines stay on the right hand side. So make sure you have the. Once again, I got to repeat. I just recently got this tool, possibly like a month ago, and by far it's already paid its way back. So let me start doing that right now, and then we'll see how that comes out, and then we'll work our way to the toe links. Alrighty, so the camber links in the front have been installed. Now we're going to install the toe links. Looks like I have to twist this out with the servo. I got to get this screw. I got to get that screw. I got to get the same side, that screw, and that screw. My only thing is, am I going to have to pop out those balls? So, yeah, let's take this apart and see exactly what's going to install. All right, so I disassembled the link, and as I feared, I'm going to have to pop that one out. So, because judging by what I'm looking at with this, all those are a little bit, um, they're a little bit too big. So let me take this out of the package. I got to pop this ball out. The other one should slide in there with no issues. And then let's see what this whole setup is going to look like at the end. Alrighty, so let's see how it came out. I think it came out pretty good. This is exactly what I wanted. I'm probably not going to have to mess around with it too much, other than if I take it onto a track or anything like that. But yeah, the rears came out really nice as well. Definitely an additive thing that was needed for this RC. As you guys want me to know, I'm going to be upgrading more and more of this. I do have a battery extender from when one of my older vehicles and stuff like that, but a lot more things. I mean, there's an upgrade over there, but a lot more things are going to be installed into this. I'll just give you a heads up of where we're at right now. The shock towers, the wing that was swapped out, the front and rear shocks for the GTR XX long, whatever it is. Also, the front and rear camber links, the toe links were updated. Sway bar kit that was updated. Let me see what servo I have in here. I can't even tell. Hold on, I'm so blind. 2250. That's a faster servo that's on there. This RC does have TQI in there, so there'll be TSM. There is the 3S system that will be changing out very soon. And then, amongst other things, thank goodness, this has a center diff. I ended up having to upgrade the chassis brace. The drive shaft is aluminum, that had to be upgraded. I am going to upgrade my steering over there for aluminum as well, and possibly getting spiral cut gears. But there are going to be a few updates that are going to be happening within the next few days. So stay tuned. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, rate, comment, subscribe, turn on thumbs up on YouTube. Later.